6 a.m. Time to wake up. I've just got enough time to get ready and to join the others before we leave. This day began like any ordinary day, yet this day was everything but ordinary. It all started about 6 months ago. Our head delegates had the task of creating the best team possible. It wasn't easy, but they did it. How curious, 24 complete strangers with various nationalities, each pursuing studies in completely different fields, with completely different backgrounds. What were the odds that their paths would now cross in this unique experience?
Come on, let's go to the meeting. 5 months. 5 months of weekly meetings and extra hours of work, building and refining our knowledge of United Nations rules of procedure. We organized several simulations to practice and enhance our diplomatic skills. The most challenging and prestigious of these was the ULB simulation held at our university, with over 200 participants from across Belgium. And here we are now. Today is the day. We're off to New York. We spent the last 6 months dreaming of this very day. And here it is, at last.
We were finally there. New York, the Big Apple, home of the UN. A heaven for the political nerds that we are. Times Square, Rockefeller Center, Fifth Avenue, Empire State Building, Central Park. As we walked through the streets of the concrete jungle where dreams are made, we were thrilled and inspired. It was everything we had ever imagined, and more.
After settling into the Sheraton Hotel Times Square, we had the immense honor of meeting the Deputy Permanent Representative of Belgium to the UN, Mr. Pascal Buffon. As we were mentally preparing for the week to come, his insight, experience, and knowledge were of great value. After answering our final questions, our training was complete. The delegation of Pakistan was ready for the 2015 edition of National Model United Nations.
How impressive! NMUN gathers over 5,000 students from across the world, all motivated and excited about this unique learning experience. Each and every one of them ready to tackle global challenges in an attempt to make the world a better place. Sitting in that room, the excitement and anticipation were palpable. To make the opening ceremony even more unforgettable, Professor Luis Moreno Ocampo gave us an analysis on the history of global peace, which set the tone for the conference.
Impact was the theme for NMUN 2015. Over the next 4 days, we slept very little. Our aim was to have an impact. We negotiated, we discussed with other delegates, we wrote draft resolutions and reports, attempting to solve issues as diverse as gender-based violence, racism and xenophobia, and climate change. We also addressed our committees in formal speeches to promote and share Pakistan's ideals. At the same time, our 3 head delegates had a tremendous opportunity to assist the NMUN staff as chairs and rapporteurs. What an experience!
Finally, after days and nights of hard work, resolutions were voted on at the United Nations headquarters. And so, on the final afternoon, there we were. The General Assembly Hall. Unbelievable. This room, where history has been made, time and time again, where Nelson Mandela and other heroic figures stood and fought for their beliefs. One can only feel amazed and overwhelmed sitting in the same seats as world leaders and diplomats. At the closing ceremony, the NMUN staff recognized delegations that have distinguished themselves through their valuable work and efforts during the conference. Universities were being called, and awards were attributed. Distinguished, honourable, and for a rare few, outstanding. For the third time in a row, ULB-MUN was recognised with the highest award. Once again, we were proud to be an outstanding delegation. Words could not express the joy and satisfaction of hearing our university's name echoing within the General Assembly Hall. As we were celebrating, we realised what we had accomplished over the past 6 months. We started as strangers, grew as colleagues, and ended as a family. We are ULB-MUN 2015.